Hi all, Little Flix here and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for a few weeks, just finishing off my trip and getting back into the rhythm of the time zone and stuff. But also I'm actually a bit sick. I'm not sure if you could really tell from my voice. It's kind of gotten a bit better, but I might be coughing and stuff through the video, so I apologize for that, but I really wanted to watch Dollhouse. It's been on my mind, and I just wanted to continue on with the series and do it for you guys. So I'm up to episode 5, which is called The Public Eye. Now, I do believe that this episode is the 2-part one, so if that's the case, don't worry, I will be uploading the second part to this, so episode 6, pretty much straight after I upload this video I should say. So yeah, I'm just gonna close that because I don't need that no more. We left off with a pretty big explosive episode. It seems that episode was a lot of your favorites. I probably think it's probably one of my favorite episodes too. It was so interesting to learn more about Sierra / Priya. I kind of loved everything about that episode, to be honest, and you also learned a lot more about Topher, which I was interested in as well, and his moral dilemmas and his ethics and himself and how he's, I think, really growing as a person and becoming more human than the way that Adele was describing him. And I said in the video that I don't really see him that way. I also have some tea. I'm drinking Earl Grey from my platform 9 3/4 Hogwarts Express mug. So this episode called The Public Eye, what I'm expecting by something with public eye is obviously to do with Daniel and Cindy, but mainly Daniel. I don't really know exactly what we'll find. I think it will just be him trying to find out more about the Dollhouse and getting in contact with that informative person who I thought, I'm not sure if I said this, but I thought it could probably be Saunders. But I actually thought afterwards, which I haven't touched on, I don't think, that it's probably going to be Dominic. Maybe. Oh, wait, no, he's still in the attic at this point, isn't he? He's not out. So I don't know who it's going to be, apparently. But apart from that, I'm not too sure what to expect. Maybe we'll go back to Echo now instead of going with the other actives. Maybe the whole episode's going to be set outside of the Dollhouse as the main storyline, and the B story will be stuff in the Dollhouse, but it's not really that. It's not going to be the main focus, whereas seeing Daniel try and find information about the Dollhouse and human trafficking and stuff like that might be the main story. But who knows? I mean, you know. I don't. But I will soon. So without further ado, let's get into it.
There's nothing to worry about.
Yes. Straight away into it. Love it.
Metal detectors, hand wand.
Remind me why I love you so much.
I'm your white knight.
And I'm your beautiful damsel.
Ever after. A full airing.
I feel like we're going to find out this name like now. I feel like we're going to find out the name. And that's really cool, finding out so early. It really leaves like a whole, I don't know what the hell's going to happen in this episode. Especially if this is the 2-parter, which I think it is.
A word that will become synonymous with human trafficking, prostitution,
Dollhouse?
and unconscionable abuses of neural technology. Directly
Is that the
traceable
word?
Back to the Rossum Corporation. Is Dollhouse.
Obviously there's been murmurs around.
Urban myth that has become all too real.
Yes, the Dollhouse do terrible things, and it is like a really icky concept and company, but there have been times when they have been somewhat better. I'm thinking of Raina, whatever the hell her name was, in episode 3 of season 1. Stage fright. I mean, sure, she whacked her over the head and like pretended to throw her off like the balcony, but she helped her just realizing that she wanted to live and that she didn't want to die and that she wanted to fight for her life, kind of thing. And that was pretty good, even though she was super annoying. And another one that comes to mind straight away is from Briar Rose, when Topher scanned the little girl's brain and created an adult brain to help the little girl deal with what she went through with all the abuse. I mean, that's good. But I can't think of anything else. So overall, it's bad. For sure, 100%. But it was this. They've done some interesting, good things, I would say. And also, I guess you could say True Believer with turning Echo blind and having her eyes as cameras to try and help with the cult and stuff. Maybe good's not the right word. Maybe it's more they had better intentions than usual with their engagement. Most of the stuff we've seen is to do with like sex fantasies and things like that, and we have seen it for other things as well. And it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but the fact that this technology still exists is this very scary thing and something that probably shouldn't happen. And as we've seen from 2019, it probably shouldn't happen.
I have a witness who lost 3 years of her life to the Dollhouse.
Okay, is it
Make
Saunders?
a brief statement.
Is it Saunders? Oh, it's... I'm such a freaking moron. They freaking showed Melly and they're like previously on Dollhouse. What? Oh my god. Why didn't I guess because that whole interaction that she had with Adele, she said that she wasn't like, planning on like yelling out the streets and stuff, and she felt like if she did, she would be taken away by people in black cars. And I'm just like, nah, it's gonna be Saunders. Such a moron. All right, let's go.
They preyed on me when I was at my weakest and forced me to do things.
We applaud Miss Cossey's bravery, and we ask that you respect her privacy.
Fuck.
Remind me why you released
Go
your
away, Lundy.
back 2 years early. There's some concern you may have developed a soft spot for this one, like you did with Nolan's girl. What was she called? Sierra?
How would you like us to proceed?
By doing nothing.
Okay, well, can I just say something, mate? The situation with Sierra, aka, was not Nolan's girl, first off. And second of all, that was disgusting, and frankly, someone had to do fucking something, because that was just like, that was more, okay, maybe not, but I feel like that is something worse than what he wanted them to do was worse than what they would, no, it's probably not. It was bad, and Nolan deserved what he got.
A former active once made a passing reference to us in his blog. That was his last entry.
So going before the United States Senate, that would be worse.
Considerably.
We can't just sit by and let this happen.
I have no intention of just sitting by.
So why isn't Rossum worried?
Well, maybe they got dirt on him.
They would have used it by now.
November is sad.
She's been there for me every step.
Yes.
She's not right.
Yeah, we got that the first time, Echo.
She doesn't mean Madeline.
Only that it took that long.
I couldn't let her get away. She's perfect. It's like they made her just for me.
Ah, is she from like another dollhouse, like in Chicago or something? If I had to guess where the dollhouses were, just for the fun of it, in America, I would say like Los Angeles, New York, Chicago maybe. Definitely Tokyo, around the world. I would definitely say London, Paris, probably not Australia, let's be honest. No one gives a fuck about Australians.
At second glance, she's still perfect.
Skip to the part where she's not.
You look hard enough, you start to see discrepancies. Her parents' social security numbers don't match with her name.
Forgeries.
Some of the best I've seen.
Cindy Perrin is a doll. Harding was being modest when he said Rossum had a plan in place.
Fucking hell.
She's a sleeper.
An assassin, you mean? Like Madeline when she was Melly?
Oh, please. She didn't kill you. Mrs. Perrin is going to be activated when things get too hot.
It's so hard for me to try and guess and predict what's going to happen so early on in this show. I mean, don't get me wrong, Joss Whedon shows always do, the unpredictable and like shock you and things, but I find Dollhouse the one that does it the most, I think. And it does it so well that you're just like, oh, duh, I should have guessed that. But, I mean, probably a lot of you have, and I'm just super slow. But it's really interesting that his wife is a doll, and he's like Paul now, and when he finds out this thing is going to come crashing down, his world is going to come crashing down, is what I was meant to say. Maybe. I don't know, it's just, this is very interesting. And I should have guessed it. I'm just going to assume that everyone at this point is a doll, and then I'll be half right, I'm sure. Oh, this is hard for him to watch, I'm sure.
Millie.
Once a sleeper actives protocol has been triggered, the thing you're facing will be neither reasoned with nor stopped.
There are 3 flowers in a vase. The third flower.
This is cool.
I get the idea.
Madeline easily dispensed with a man twice her size. Cindy Perrin will be no less capable.
How did they get those images from another dollhouse? Was it the dollhouse that Cindy comes from that like hacked into the LA branches server or something? So Sydney would get Daniel onto this path of going after Rossum and the dollhouse. But what is the game for Rossum? Is it to be exposed? Do they want to be exposed so people would get to know this technology, and that's what leads to like the overload and everyone using it in the future?
Last time I was at the dollhouse, he seemed so kind and gentle.
He is! He's trying to take it down, love.
I killed someone.
Is this going to be one of those, like, there are 3 flowers in a vase thing?
Hello?
How are the 2 most important ladies in my life?
Okay.
Remind me why I love you so much.
I'm your white knight.
And I'm your beautiful damsel.
Ever after.
Does he... that's... Okay, I don't know why they keep saying that. Like, obviously it's meant to be, like, a little inside joke and, like... Not joke, but inside, like, thing that couples have and stuff. But I feel like that is going to be, like... It's foreshadowing... It's obviously foreshadowing that she is a damsel in distress because she is actually a doll. But I feel like it's going to be foreshadowing just a bit more than that with them. And, like, obviously he is the white knight because he's trying to, like, help everyone who's being objectified with this technology and this corporation. But I feel like there's another level to it. I don't know why, I just do.
This is the same tech that turned Echo into a serial killer.
We said we wouldn't dwell on that. He's dwelling.
Just continue.
You push this button, and it sends a neuroelectric feedback loop through the biolinks implant, disrupting the cranial
They're doing it to
architecture.
her
If the
so he can
frequency
get to
is
know
calibrated to match it, lets you know it's working. Side effects include headache, bloody nose, and the uncontrollable urge to... That. It'll knock out any doll in a 10-foot radius, including a pesky sleeper like Cindy, without actually harming real people like us.
Good. So I'll drop Mrs. Perrin and I'll pick up Madeline.
She's becoming so aware, it's getting
Too
creepy.
happy when he learns you sent her out without him.
Mr. Ballard's unhappy about a great many things at the moment. His complete focus
true.
needs to be on Madeline's retrieval.
You sure you don't?
Yes,
want
the
to
dream team's back
need you all
together!
cooperation.
I'm pretty sure Boyd's going.
I'll say that.
And if not, it was premature.
Tell him to nod off.
No, something completely different. Did they drug him? Oh, someone's drugged you. Okay, who? The dollhouse or Rossum?
Wake up, Mr. Senator. I want to make sure I get your good side.
What the? Okay, that's
Trust me, you
a sex scandal. How cliche.
I blacked out. You had to have drugged me.
I just stuck around because I've got a message for you first.
Rossum sent you.
The message is back off.
I knew it. I was gonna say
Okay.
back off, but I didn't.
Thanks for the fun time.
We're leaving.
Where are we going?
To see my wife.
You're You're twisted. I like that a lot.
Okay, so I
Loading malware, though.
thought he was with her, but I did celebrate prematurely. Damn, I wanted the dream team back. She's gonna freak the fuck out when she sees you, mate.
But you should know, I like what I do. You're not the first John who thinks he can save me.
But I can save you.
There you go.
I can save all of you.
The White Knight.
Else no one will.
That is also coming into play with this relationship here. Oh no.
Listen to me. Listen to me. These people are not who you think they are. Okay? They're tricking you. Do you trust me?
No.
Good.
She's gonna scream, isn't she? Yep!
Don't come any closer.
Maybe this isn't going to work and she's not actually a doll. Maybe. But probably not. He's probably gonna come in as... Wait, is she... Nah. Knew it.
What the hell was that?
Oh! Fuck! Yep. Seems about right. Ah. Yeah, this is why I stopped guessing a long time ago. Okay, alright, so here's the doll. That's a nice little twist. But why are they so intent on using a doll to expose them? It goes back to my theory about maybe they want the technology to be exposed to gain interest. Maybe. Things are getting hectic.
Bring up the security feed.
Are they going to see that he was affected?
Okay, so either they just got into a fist fight, in which case go Echo, or...
Senator Perrin is the doll. We've been chasing the wrong person.
That would make Cindy...
Perrin's handler. Get Ballard on the phone.
Ew!
Harding made a senator.
And sicked him on the dollhouse. That makes...
Ew! I mean, that's pretty much what's happening with Paul and his feelings towards Echo, but she actually married him. This is really interesting when two dollhouses come up to each other.
Where are you taking me?
I don't know, anywhere else. Paul Ballard, LA Dollhouse's latest idiot hire. DeWitt had explicit instructions to leave this alone.
I think it was more of a suggestion. Who are you?
What the hell is this? Doesn't matter. We have our own experts. We'll figure it out. Pack this with my luggage.
That's
The
interesting.
case. It's got to get through our...
Really interesting that she doesn't know what that is, and the experts have to analyze it to figure out what the hell it is, but Topher created it. I feel like the LA branch is a lot more steps ahead, and maybe that's to do with Alpha, since he was emulating Alpha's, own technology and invention. But that's really interesting that, Topher is a genius.
Oh, God. Stop the car!
Is he gonna team up with the LA branch?
Nowhere.
That'd be cool.
Everywhere. I need to get away from it.
I think you're a doll. Like me.
I know who I am. I know who I am.
Do you?
Please tell me I know who I am. I think I know who he is.
Yes?
He's Senator Daniel Perrin.
So he's not a doll?
He's Senator Daniel Perrin, and he's a doll. He's a doll version of himself.
Why?
His family's political dynasty goes back generations.
He was selected for his pedigree.
But his ambition, somebody else gave that to him.
Would you be open to a bribe? No.
Paul's not going without a fight. Whoa! That was sick. I want to watch that again. Whee! That was awesome. Oh, it's just too easy.
Is the senator with you?
If he is a senator. Right now he just looks like a basket case. You did this to him.
Nope.
But I can help him.
I think I believe you.
Of course you do, that's why you called. You were born Daniel Perrin, but the man you are today is part manufactured. Your mind has been altered, tampered with.
What are you talking about?
Someone is controlling you. I can help you find out who, and to what purpose. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Hey, you don't want me dead. Wow, I feel like we're really bonding.
Let's discuss bonding, shall we? Let's discuss your wife.
Daniel!
Handler.
We should go, now.
Where have you been? Who is that woman?
What? No, Cindy.
Daniel, let's just go.
Get away from me. Cindy.
Always will trust the handler.
I know what's happening to me.
It's okay, baby, it's okay. We'll figure it out. Remind me why I love you so much.
White Knight. That's their little code. Ah!
You're a white knight.
And I'm your damsel.
After.
Ever after. Is that
Okay,
it?
I knew there was more to it. Knew it.
Oh, God.
Daniel?
It's all a lie. You won't shoot me. You're my handler.
That's true. But I'm not hers.
Dude, she's got so many personalities. She's gonna fuck you up. Yep.
She's not gonna remember, and neither are you.
Yes, she will.
DC, so you can forget
She's
anything that's
different.
ever happened.
Yes!
You just woke up a lot of people, and they all think you're a bitch.
She hit me, Daniel.
You're not my wife.
I love how it's intercutting this between like similar movements and stuff and all the personalities. This is really sick. I love the editing.
I think I know you can get some help.
You want to take me to them? They're all bad guys, Bree.
I think her bad guys are better than my bad guys.
I think so too.
Hey, she's not your wife.
Oh, this is getting so interesting!
It wasn't a fantasy. I was FBI, and I didn't know Melly was a doll. The dollhouse tricked me too.
So that made you want to work for them?
It was part of a deal I made with them to get you out. I agree to work for them, they free you. I want them to fall just as hard as you do.
Then let me testify.
They want you to testify against them. It's a trick. Melly, if you do this, it would be a mistake.
I'm not Melly.
I noticed that too. I was about to say, you called her Melly.
I know that.
You said you freed me. When someone's free, they get to make mistakes. Am I free?
Who's using that? The other.
Echo's gone. Senator Perrin, too.
Call Mr. Ballard before you return to the house. Perhaps he had more luck with Madeline.
Nope. He did not.
Harding controls how far the damage goes. The Senate subcommittee will clear Rossum of any contact with us. And Perrin will be hailed as a conquering hero who's rescued all these poor souls. He'll have the political capital to pass whatever laws and regulations Rossum's programmed him to.
They'll be unstoppable.
Yes, they will.
Right.
So what do we do?
That's how. Okay.
Stop them.
So I was kind of right. Yes, stop them because it leads to a bad future. Alright, so we're seeing. I hate that keyboard.
Thank you, Grace. How soon till the senator gets here?
They said any minute.
Athena's diagnostic can wait. I want a clear runway. Daniel Perrin's our bright star.
Yes!
Apparently the brain in LA active that kidnapped him too. It's confirmed
is
she's
so
from
different.
LA, right?
Is she the boss
We'll start
lady or
wondering
the
about
tech
people upstairs.
guru like
I'll start wondering about you.
Topher?
We have urges, and we are in the business of urges, so why not indulge?
That's different.
How many sugars?
Fantasy urges.
If you could please just make sure that no one touches
Oh,
it.
her hand.
Should have been.
It should. Should.
This technology is different.
His
I
call and
think
response stopped working.
I think that it's very bad for them that Echo is there because they have no idea how much she's awake. This is really, really cool to see a whole other house's operation. It could lead to so many things.
A fun time for me. We'll see how much cognitive damage.
I think Topher should meet her. I think they would get along.
Please, don't erase me. Please don't. I don't want to forget. Please. It's my mind.
Not for some time now.
Oh, God. Who are you?
She's God, honey. And you've heartily offended her.
Where am I?
Caroline. You always promised you'd come back to me.
What?
Let's play.
Okay, I don't think I like her at all anymore. I was kind of not minding her. Oh my god. That was such... There were so many twists and turns in season 1, but I feel like this one is... in the show is one of the biggest. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the twist of Alpha, but this is like, this raises the stakes so much more on a global scale. I mean, not that Alpha didn't raise stakes because it so did, but this woman, I didn't catch her name, knows who she is in her, like, her real self. It says she knows who Caroline is. So do they go to school together? I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what to say too much about this episode because I kind of just want to watch the next one straight away and then kind of save my thoughts for it. But let me just say that this was not really the episode I was expecting. I knew it would have Daniel in it, but I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I was so sure that it was going to be just his vendetta against them and trying to expose them, and it kind of is, but it kind of isn't, because now it's Rossum trying to expose Rossum to use him as like the poster boy for saving all these people, and you know, getting that technology realized and out. Man, this is a real big twist in the show, I think. I was briefly saying before the dialogue, I had to listen to the dialogue, that it was really cool to see a different house. It looks so different, and that is really cool. Like, I mean, sure, why wouldn't it look different? But at the same time, why would it look so vastly different? There could still be similarities. This one was a lot more colder. Even just the tones of everything that was there. It was grey and like a teal, greeny blue tinge. And, did I say grey? I think I did. Even with what that woman Summer Glow was wearing, Glau, right? Glau. Even with what she was wearing, it was, you know, black shoes, black stockings, like a black pencil skirt with like a green top. It was all very cold compared to the LA Dollhouse, when it has a lot of Japanese like spa and retreat and lovely kind of design to it. It's a bit more warmer, and it has more like yellow and orangey tones. But of course, like once you're in that, in the room for your treatments, it does go bluer and things. But the rest of the place is more nicer in its visual composition and its color grade compared to this one. So what Echo was saying is that I think my bad guys aren't as bad as your bad guys. I feel like that is 100% true given what we have seen through the filmmaking so far, and obviously with the ending. But whether that's just a bit more of her personal vendetta against Caroline, whoever, you know, maybe it's not even a college thing, maybe it's like a high school thing. I don't know. This will be interesting to see the connection between them two. And it'll be really interesting to see more information come out. Yeah, that was a cool episode. And I feel like you guys have probably been waiting so long for me to see this one because it is so jam-packed. So I'll see you guys in the next video very shortly, hopefully. Bye!